some of these guys, I'm sure, are going to want to leave. They're not going to be happy. They don't have enough room to increase density. That's not a big deal. They're not happy either. And they're not telling me why. Why are they not happy? They could say something. These guys are fine. But these guys, right next to them, actually, the shopping is really good. Maybe eventually they'll get happy. Maybe they won't. So here, yeah, see, the land value is low. They're going to leave. They're going to leave. I might as well tear this down because I'm not increasing the land value around here. It's not going to happen. And if they're unhappy now, well, they're only going to be unhappier as time goes by. And then they're going to abandon the houses. And when they abandon houses, that's a fire hazard. And I don't want a fire hazard. So, I made $1 million in oil revenue last month, which is great, because I'm going to need it. I'm definitely going to need it. Please don't tell me they're still complaining about their land value. Land values here are worthless. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna raise the land value. You guys just need to leave. I don't know how else to put it. And they keep building, and they keep complaining. So these are fine. This is fine for me. See? Now they're building a little lower wealth. And that's okay. And there's abandoned building. Arson in progress. They couldn't find work. So, as you can see, there is some issue with this town right now. But I think eventually it's going to be for the best. Right now it hurts. It's hurting me. Commuters and tourists. They need more buses. I don't know if they need more buses. How much tourism am I getting? Why am I getting tourism? See, this doesn't make any sense. A lot of the things the game tells you doesn't make very much sense at all. So tourists are the yellow. I mean, what's there to visit here? I can't think of anything. So, what I need to do is, I am going to build a little more commercial. Commercials are going to provide jobs. And with jobs, the homeless are going to disappear. That's the plan. By providing jobs, they're going to be able to afford a home. If they can afford homes, they can leave. And that's what we want. We want them out of here. Upgrade some of these roads. Still a high demand for industrial and commercial, but not a lot for residential, and that's a good thing. So, these guys are also a little unhappy with their situation. These guys, completely unhappy. Red is the worst. They're gonna leave soon, and they can't find work. They can't find work, so that's understandable. I'm actually going to tear these down completely, and I'm going to rezone this commercial. Just this little corner, commercial. It's a very tricky balancing act right now. See, there are some gaps where the parks used to be. I can start filling them in. These guys are not going to be, they're doing well for now, but really need them to be satisfied long term. And that's going to be the trick. Long-term satisfaction. All right. A little bit more here. And eventually, we'll balance the city back out. Right now, it's not very balanced, and I understand that. But eventually it'll work out. See, these things, they scare me. Middletown Towers, I'm gonna have to tear that down. Same with these guys. Because I don't want them. I need to know how these guys are doing. These guys okay? They're fine. So when these things go back up, they're going to be low wealth. And that's fine. There's going to be a demand for these two. But we'll fix that in the other town we're going to build. But right now, we just have to get this town a little more balanced. A little bit more balanced. Right. There are criminals at large, but they're pretty much keeping to themselves. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I'm probably going to add another police. Oh, I can't. I'm full. I'm full of as much as police as I can provide. So, that's kind of a shame. No crimes committed. I have enough, my police presence is good enough. But, they exist. That's probably because of the job situation. Education is fine. No deaths per day. That's good to know. That's really good. So 23 out of 40. That's fine. So somebody died here a while back. They want power. See, this is something that's strange about this game. They want some power. Yet, I don't understand why they have no power. This makes no sense to me. I don't know. They wanted power, they got it. Alright. So, here are some big buildings that they're coming in. They're going to come in. Low wealth businesses, and hopefully that's going to decrease some of this demand. So there's still a huge demand for industrial. I think it's because I've added a lot more commercial. That means they need some freight, and that's fine. My other city, once the density increases in the other city, it'll provide enough freight for this city. And I think that's going to be fine. So for right now, I'm still making money. The city's still successful. It's just going to take a little bit of tweaking. Right now, I'm going to go take a look at still no commuting. And I really wanted some of that to happen. But for right now, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. And take one last quick look at Industrial Bay. See what we need to do. See, this immediately increased. It jumped up a little, which is okay. It's not going to be a problem. And I'm probably going to increase this road, this density, to medium. These factories are going to be bigger, and hopefully they'll provide a little bit more for the region. In the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise a little bit of money at Petrol Bay, a little bit more, Petrol Fields, more money over there, raise some more money, and then I'm going to create another town, a commuter town, a big time commuter town. I don't know where yet. I don't know where. Maybe here. Maybe this is where it's going to be. Might not be a bad idea. See, this city, this area has a lot of ore and coal, and I might want to do something with that. So I'm not gonna use it up. I might leave that one open for a bit. And I have plenty of other space, but for right now, this is the one I'm going to use. I think Jug Band Hills. So probably I'll be working on that in the next few game days, and by the time I get back, by the time we look back at this region next time, hopefully some of these issues will be resolved. Some of the homeless will be gone. Some of this industrial demand will be gone. And we'll have a lot more commuting going on. I can turn on the train station. We can have some commuting. And hopefully the region will be a little more balanced. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do over the next few days. So thank you once again for joining me. And I will see you next time. We'll keep updating the cities and updating the viewers, because this is what we do. This is Life of a Mayor. See you guys later.